Hello everyone, welcome back to Fableheim and Age of Wonders 4, the Warden, Commander, and Hero of Fereldan. Fabe, yours truly, continues his adventures in the realm of Fereldan, in Thedas, restoring and reuniting a shattered kingdom, which is still kind of being shattered. We're at war with the Exalted March led by Liliana the Vengeful. She's great. Lucky I didn't kill her in my campaign. And the Architect, who, well, we had a brief alliance with him, but it's over. I was actually thinking about it today. Like, what their goal, their end time goal was with the Architect. And just like the proposition of like a sentient Darkspawn race. It felt very out of place now that I'm sitting here thinking about it. But hey, you can know what you think, if you have any thoughts on it. Today, Mama Morgana, has taken over Carissa's Arcanum and unlocked the first of our secret spells, Carissa's Immolation, so we can immolate the souls of our enemies and then bring them back as tier 3 battle mages. Once I've never used before, actually. And now the question is, what do? What do indeed? And I think it's time we start splitting up. Splitting the party is always a great idea. Oh, look, we've already started it. So, what do is a great question. Satu, also me, is in danger. She is surrounded by enemies, and we are in an alliance. Well, I guess they're both kind of from the same direction, so maybe she's not in that much danger, but she is in the void. And I think we're going to end up grabbing the Bonds of Brotherhood. Because this is going to be... It's currently 20 Imperium, and now it's 30 Imperium. I'm still on the fence about entering a full-blown alliance with King Alistair, the royal bastard. But, I think it'll be more useful than not. Probably. Who knows? Who knows? So my goal today is to do a number of things. I would like a bathhouse, honestly. But I'd like to claim a few more of the Shrouded Gates and secret spells, of course. And there are quite a few on the northern side of the map here. It's quite the trek for our team, but it's not impossible. We even have vassals that are nearby. I wish I could, like, hey, tell them, hey, just build a teleporter for me, please. That'd be really convenient. Alas. And while I was looking around the map, look who I found. The only custom hero for Merrill. Tamlin was a young elven hunter that had gone missing during an exploration into old ruins near the camp. Merrill was recruited to help search for the missing hunter due to her vast knowledge of elven lore, but a human named Duncan warned her that Tamlin was forever lost after touching an ancient relic, the Illuvian. From that day on, Merrill's obsession turned from history to the restoration of the Illuvians. Following her success and ascension as Keeper, her first act was to find and return Tamlin. Even in his abnormal state, he follows Merrill's actions without question. So, there's a bit of a lore manipulation here. Tamlin was a ghoul, meaning he was a human, well, elf, that was infected with the Darkspawn taint and couldn't resist it, the way the Grey Wardens did. And he basically became a mindless monster, if you will. I believe if you're playing as an elven, Dalish, elf, origin, Tamlin in ghoul form attacks you, and you kill him. I believe. So Tamlin's not really supposed to exist, but, you know, Merrill's not supposed to be an abomination either, and we aren't worried about that, are we? Oh, movements. Okay. Well, that's awkward. I suppose we could just wait. Because we're binding this gate to us, so we can have Fabe meet up with Morrigan, and then have them come back together. I don't know. I don't know. Even though they nerfed this, I think Rite of Fury is still a good idea. For Miss Velanna. Empire skills are available. I think we checked those out last time. A treaty has expired. Now, I have an idea. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to end up integrating some of these cities. Or at least one of them. We may not be so different after all. We might not. Because if I integrate... Well, this one's kind of a pain. But I was thinking about over here. At the very end of last episode, I saw an opportunity. Sirona is quite the city. It is next to a silver and a gold wonder and a shrouded gate. And also, from right next to its capital... I guess it's the only city. Its city tile, we can go up and voila! Haven. Liliana's capital is right here, ripe for the backstabbing. However, this is a tier 4 city, so integrating it is bloody expensive. I'm not sure we're going to get 530 Imperium anytime soon. It'll take a while. So, I was thinking maybe we can integrate Penway instead. It's right over here, a hop and a skip from Haven. We probably have to get rid of the Pirate Coat, but then we can just walk down here. Near the Mistwalker's camp, I guess. Uh-oh. The magical coherence of the world is at risk. The ley lines of the fundamental astral alignment stray from their courses. A turbulence in the cosmos washes over the deep astral channels that bind and guide the magic to this world. Your troops are shocked to discover that they have become conduits for lightning magic. Ethereal beings unwittingly amplify magical energies, and all spells burst from potency. A mad wizard has been abetting the drifting of the ley lines, causing magical strikes to extend beyond their intended reach. Astral tremors ripple through the realms. It is an era in which little is certain, apart from magic growing unpredictable. Interesting. So for 10 turn, magic origin units have their attacks inflict sundered resistance. They grant 5 combat casting points in combat, and all spells are overcharged. Or start overcharged, I should say. For the rest of the game, all units have -2 lightning protection, and base magic attacks of battle mage units and support units deal 20% damage to another target within 3 hexes. Which power-crazed wizard delivers us this misery? Probably her. It's probably her. I don't remember how much astral you need to or how much of an affinity you need to interfere with cosmic happenings, but I'm fairly certain it's me. It's just me. It always has been. Now, Velanna is heading over here to pick up an Imperium pickup. Oh my. Does this change the equation at all? I don't know. Math is hard. I still think I should get the Bonds of Brotherhood, because this is like a 50% increase in our Imperium. Which is very good. Sure, I don't need to tell you that. And thus the question begins. What do we do here? I guess we could start... We could just go head-to-head against the Architect. I don't really want to do that. I was thinking of cheekier things to do, but... After all... Shouldn't I? He's like right over here. Oh, no, he's way down here. No, he's not. Alistair, you're doing something. I'm so proud of you. Look at that. There's a gate down there. He must be here. Ish. Are you really right under Ostagar? Normally you can see the wizard tower if the capital city is here. Oh dear, maybe he's not. I forgot Lothering is underground. That's so funny. Well, this city is something we're probably going to try and get rid of. Sooner rather than later. I just want to expand into Emberkeep and then release it as a vassal. And then we'll integrate something. I Just don't know what to do. We could just go on a complete rampage against the architects. That could be fun. Again, after all, why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I just go slaughter the architect for the many strange and cruel things he had? This sucks for you. He had conspired against, you know? I'm beginning to realize I should have picked what I was doing before recording, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. I'm sure it won't take long before Blint insults me again. Ooh, hey. Very nice. Health for Fabe. Skill point for Fabe. Who needs governance training? You don't. I did a good job with this one, finally. It's always an interesting discussion to be had. Sure, we'll get bonus damage against electrified, burning, frozen, thunder, slowed units. Always interesting discussion to be had about ambitions. Because, like, do you want an ambition that can be finished quickly? Or an ambition that is... I guess we're giving it to you. An ambition that is useful late into the game. Like, if we actually get Duelist on Nathaniel, he is going to be a monstrosity. Which is why he's coming with us. He can be our third wheel. Isn't that okay, Morrigan? I think it's okay. I think it's just fine. The real question is, do we think Velanna and our ragtag crew... Look at that! This thing evolved just from hanging out in our city. Can take down the Mistwalker camp. I don't think the answer is yes, but... Can't stop me now. It's kind of crazy how close the Undershrine is. But... not important, really. You're doing just fine. Anything can expand. Knowledge! I'm probably going to have to build a Mages Guild eventually, just so I can restore all these ruined nodes. They currently do nothing for me. Nada. Zip. Zilch. Well, you know what? Let's deliver some help to our ally. Back together. Alright, here is our advanced squad. Crossroads can annex. It's going to be difficult to get that. Unfortunately. And we do kind of just want, like, farmers. We are farmers. Oh, right, that. That's what we were doing. Knowledge! Amplifying imbuement is complete. Ooh, do we want Mantle of the Blood Noble? What kind of question is that? Of course we want Mantle of the Blood Noble. I'm back. Witherfang has crossed Merrill. A Whispering Stone has returned. More integration possibilities. Blint is mad. Hey, look at that. He did insult me. I knew I could count on him for something. And we can consider getting a new vassal levy. Ooh, I would like another Leech Guard. Leech Guards are surprisingly good. A Breacher. I have a Breacher. Oddly enough, the Breachers might be really useful levies because they have that AoE, right? A cannon levy. That's so funny. We could get some baby dragons. We had this discussion last time. You know what? I'm going to do it. We're going to send this to Amaranthine. For favors. I guess I'll go on the rant in a minute. Rumors reached you that a renowned trainer, Ogre, set up a training camp in your domain, northwest of Vigil's Keep. The trainer, Ogre, arrives in your court to pay his respect. Strength and wisdom to you. I was in service of renowned God-errant rulers. Now I walk own path. It be my honor to offer services to such great Warden commander as you. Then lowering his voice he adds, or whatever other God-errant hero come visit me. Welcome, instructor. I would love to steal this guy, but it's so hard. I mean, I have the pieces to make it happen, but it's so hard. I mean, we could... Could we try it? I would need to combine the nymph with Velanna, right? She has the polymorph. It's kind of far away. I remember... I still am sad about this. But remember knowledge extraction? Before the rework here? It gave you 150 knowledge whenever you killed a hero. This guy showing up is basically just a free meal of knowledge. Oh, I miss it so. Alas, poor Warlock. So anyway, dragons. Last time, I was muttering about why musing about why it's called Dragon Age. And I actually have the answer. Someone did leave a comment with some of the lore, which is true. Basically, Dragon Age is separated into ages, like the calendar. Separated into various ages. And I wanted to... Can I actually get this? It's every 100 years is an age. I'm pretty sure I can't. And before the Dragon Age was the Divine Age. And before that was the Storm Age, which is where when Avernus comes from. Morgan, can you really run this with just the dragon? I have to watch this. So anyway, at the end of the Divine Age, the next age was going to be called the Sun Age. But a high dragon came out of the Frostback Mountains and devastated part of the Orlesian Empire and the Navaran Kingdom. And at the time, the Pope, the Divine, saw that as a dark omen for the age to come, because this is kind of happening at like the turn of the century. And decided to name it the Dragon Age instead of the Sun Age. Okay, so they did the blood ritual. They were wise. Wait, did they do it on Morgan? I thought they clicked the dragon. Which means they sacrificed the dragon life to give Morgan some bonuses. I think it's strengthened in lifesteal. I respect the AI letting the Free City unit take all the damage. Tactics. There's the breath. Oh, we healed it a little bit. Isn't that nice? Oh yeah, but the real reason that it was called Dragon Age is because it sounds cool. They actually had to write in like a dragon or two that they didn't have previously. But also the final boss, the Archdemon, is technically a dragon. So, you know, it kind of all works out. They added more dragons in the various Dragon Ages. How did you stun? Is your weapon stun? I like how the dragon lands on the ground, like stands in the lava and then swings and then gets back up. Like how it's hot. Hot. Well, okay. This is quite impressive, honestly. But it's also just the fact that that's a dragon against a bunch of little shitters. So maybe I shouldn't have been that surprised. Oh well. Good job. Thanks for getting this resource. Ooh, crafting materials. Very nice. Alright, Vassal. I'm here to help. Yes? Sure. Probably should take a minute to rest. Oh, okay. It's just this one. We should be fine. There might be one more army flying around the mist, but that was the one unit I didn't want you to lose. I hope you know that. Alright, fine. We'll fight the Mistwalker invasion. Seriously, the one unit I wanted to keep alive. Dwell. Do you have the big one or the tar? AoE, okay. We'll try and line this up sensibly. If I even know the meaning of the word. Oh, but I do have a big heal. Well, I had a big heal. Even though I'm the attacker, I think the infestation will come from me. I hope so. That's what I'm planning on. Well, I guess I'm glad it wasted it. Okie dokie. This is a good start. Why is this bouncing? Oh, right, of course. Alright, bounce away. I'm sorry, wind barrier? What do you mean this random snake has wind barrier? I don't want to hit this stupid thing and get stunned. Because I know I will. Probably an order lull, though. I see the wind barrier. Oh. You just give wind barrier? Okay. Sure. Fair and balanced. Why not? Uh-huh. So, can I just assume I'm never hitting anything with my ranged units? Is that what... Is that kind of what we're doing here? I don't get to hit anything? Ever? I think that's what's happening. Instantly stunned. Good job. Wait a minute, good job's not the word. Okay. Okay. Big heals, big heals, big heals. Good resist. If we need to, I can use the cultists thing. I'm never shooting anything in my life. This thing's sacrifice. You know what? I'll take double graze. Double graze is better than I expected. I'll take it. Is this a Stormbringer? Oh, it is. Look at that. How far the mighty have fallen. What does this do again? Ah, nice. It was a double graze, but I'll take it. It applied the engaged by levies, so we can do bonus damage. Alright, how many blood parasites I have? I'm trying to think if there's like even remotely something similar to the blood parasite in lore, and I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure there's not. I don't think there is. It's funny though. Who wants a soul? This is the Immolated Soul. This is the only unit from the Secret to the Archmages I have not used yet in a video. I did cheat my way into them when making the content for the Age of Wonders 4 channel, but They're very squishy, Magic Fighter. I called them a glass cannon, and that's very accurate. But the cool thing they can do is they can blow up a target's burn stacks and deal a bunch of damage all at once. So I kind of wanted to give them to Morrigan, who can do a lot of burning. But Morrigan's not here right now. Please leave a message after the beep. You know? It also does a substantial amount of damage. So, there's that. Big grazes. There's only one true necromancer in this campaign. Because again, oh, I just remembered a rant I wanted to go on. I just remembered. I'm afraid if I start it now, I'm not going to be able to finish it. I cannot hit this thing to save my bloody life. So my rant. I've mentioned, I think, previously in the series that undead stuff exists, but it's not due to necromancy. It's due to a spirit of the Fade animating or just, you know, embodying a corpse, like Blackwall from Dragon Age Origins Awakening, or Justice, I guess he was called, who took over Blackwall's corpse and administered justice. That's very rare when an actual spirit takes over a corpse. It only happened in Awakening because... Do I want to keep both of these? Kind of. Because you were literally dragged into the Fade itself. Usually people don't physically touch the Fade. That's a big no-no. Also very difficult to do. Part of why it's a no-no. We're going to walk back here and get some healing, I think. No, I'm not going to raid my own castle. However... in Dragon Age Inquisition, they introduced the Necromancer. And that took the place, that specialization took the place of blood magic for players. But before we continue my rant, the race transformation Astral Blood is ready to go. This will give our race attunement fortune, giving us 1 stack of fortune whenever we cast a spell. It's not a big deal, but, you know, every little bit adds up. A little bit adds up. We're getting quite far in our trees thanks to cosmic affinities. So over in order, we can get the Blessings and Wards. Healing and buff spells cost less mana and combat casting points. Friendly army spells cost less mana and warp casting. This might actually be useful eventually. The Rite of Wealth is up here now. This is in Materium before, right? I think so. Instantly gain some gold. Not too shabby. In Astral, we have the Enchantment Attunement. Upkeep from unit enchantments is reduced by 20%. This could also be helpful later. And the Rite of Conjuration to create a random magical material near your throne city. That's mighty expensive for just one magical material, but if you're desperate, you're desperate. A Rite for instant knowledge. And the Seeing Stones also could be useful. More useful when we get the Shadow Sight or whatever it's called. The Court of Whispers. Up here. In Chaos, summon spells cost less rollback casting point, and combat summon spells cost less. This is support to like a demon playthrough, if you want to go full demons. And Skilled Raiders, pillaging a province takes 1 less turn and yields more resources and heals you. Could also be helpful in the future if we're really bogged down in enemy territory. The Howe Bow is ready for our friend Nathaniel Howe. Don't say I never do nothing for you. Slippery, huh? Not really great for any of our characters. I might save it. We have 9 turns out. If I get Sigrun next, that could be good. Or maybe an Ogren. Maybe I'll think about it. Oh, hey, I should have gotten this first. This is amplifying imbuement. This is going to affect our range, skirmisher, battle mage, support, and magic fighter units, granting them bonus lightning damage, and some lightning damage will jump to 2 other targets within 2 hexes. Have a base 30% of inflicting sundered resistance on each target hit for 3 seconds. This has been changed a couple of times. But here we are. In its current state. I suppose Velanna... I'm not sure, honestly. We don't have many shades. We'll get one. We'll pick up one. I thought I built a couple. Did I not? There's one. There's 2. Okay, so we do have a couple shades, but we're going to have a third one. So anyway, in Inquisition, that was the first Dragon Age game where the player could not be a blood mage. Now again, blood magic is very frowned upon. It is considered knowledge granted by demons. That's how you initially learn it. And as such is quite forbidden. In fact, there's a school of magic called Entropy, which, by the way, has not been explored since Origins. They had, like a strange time magic where stuff, like, slowed around you, but it wasn't true entropy. But there was some discussion in the Origins campaign, there's some dialogue you can talk about how entropy is not evil, but they ended up restricting some of the knowledge on it because it was like leading people to the manipulation of life force, which is blood magic stuff. But anyway, back to my main point, which is that in Inquisition, they removed the blood mage specialization and they gave us necromancy instead. And the lore exploration is that necromancy was just a very niche school of magic practiced in, was it the Anderfels? Because there's unique dialogue with Cassandra, who comes from that area. Like, quite a big family in that area. I think it was the Anderfels. The Anders. The Anderfels? Something like that. There's a scrap hermit. I wish these guys evolved. I'd keep it if it did. Oh, that's fair and balanced. Yeah, sure, does resurrection. Let's go. Which, by the way, the Spirit Weaver, that's not what it's called, Spirit Healer, could technically resurrect people. Before that was removed too. A group of hungry and frightened faithful do their best to hide behind the Horned God as your army approaches. The Horned God, putting on a brave as face as possible, tries to keep its group behind it and faces your troops defiantly, but otherwise says nothing and makes no hostile movements. Will you allow the Horned God and its folk safe passage, or will you strike them down? Get peace, brave one. Alright, cool. Yeah, so anyway, that's kind of like an extension of my rant about how BioWare doesn't have the balls to do blood magic anymore. There's even a... Is it a paper? Ooh, who are you fighting? Oh. Are you fighting Meryl? Oh, you are, look at that! I wish you luck in your war, Dwarven King. Only because I don't want to deal with the nomads. I want nothing to do with them. I almost didn't include Meryl in this campaign, but the Dalish are so important to the story that, like, they kind of have to be here. And they don't have to. I could have gotten away with the excuse if I killed the Dalish. There are no Dalish. Kind of want this. Thoughts? There's no nodes here. Will this army be fine? Yeah, it'll be fine. Let's go. Velanna prepares to explore the Sleeper's Sanctuary when a wide-eyed scribe sprints out. He slumbers no more. Flee, you fools, flee! A chilling wind, as if a monster inhales, pulls Velanna towards the entrance. The ground then trembles, but there is no rumbling. A black fog creeps from the mouth of the sleeper's sanctuary. It conceals a ghastly figure that feels as ancient and evil as it does regal. Your army's resolve dwindles, while insanity claws at Velanna's mind. The kingly ghoul whispers, I am the sleeper in shadow. Won't you join me inside? Velanna unwillingly puts one step forward. We have the mana for this. To ward ourselves against the icy attacks of the damned and the okay. Yeah, no, that's okay. This is fine. Right? Totally fine. Totally a-okay. Right? That's not fine. Let's do better, though. Okay, so the thing I'm concerned about here is the big blood demon. That guy. They did nerf him a little bit a while ago now, I guess. I haven't fought one in a hot minute. Here we go. So here's the plan. I'm going to immolate their soul, is kind of the whole plan I have. That's all I've got. Well, that's fun. Is there anything else I want to do before then? I mean, we could summon a progenitor golem, I guess. That's amusing. I'm here to be amused. Come forth, ancient creature. Okay, this is the progenitor golem. Been a while since I've used one of these guys, too. They are mythic spellcasters, or like mythic, battle mages. We can try and seal something out of existence. But I'm pretty sure this will end when the progenitor golem disappears in 3 turns. Or we can just do this and try and blow him up. Good luck. All right. I'm a little worried, but I think we'll be okay. Probably. I hope. Judgment! This is a high chance to stun. Judgment! It did not. Can I reach with this? Seriously. I'll try. Oh, nice. So we'll try our best. Our best was apparently pretty good. Okay, we'll have these guys hold off the flank here. Flankaroo. We do have this here for healing next turn. That's good. We could YOLO a poly. We have a very low chance of hitting it, though. That guy's pretty high, but... If I miss its weakened, do we just rip it? Well, that's so much damage. I like the damage. The best defense is a great offense. You know what I'm saying? Alright, what this guy does is very important. Well, I wasn't talking about you, but yeah, I guess that's true. Okay. The blood demon still hasn't acted. Here we go. We're chilling. I'm afraid he was going to use his ability where he, Oh. What is it? Crush the weak or something? Or basically he just demolishes something based on tier. Kind of sucks, doesn't it? Kind of really sucks, doesn't it? Can I do better? I like this. It's probably worth it to kill this thing, isn't it? Get rid of the hero. Don't like friendly fire. Killing this is good. It is... I probably should put the damage on the real unit, but by killing this I can then decompose it. Provide a lot of support to our squad. And I get a shot at this. Beautiful. I'm still a little worried about this unit. Lol. All of a sudden I'm less worried. Should we go for the seal? Good. Now with the seal, it's like this thing doesn't exist. I do think it's funny that we're popping out all these little shitters. And I'm not sure if there's a lore accurate thing about that. But yes, hit the unit that's not real. I appreciate it. Because entropy did deal with, like, death and stuff. Pretty broad topic, isn't it? Death and stuff. But it was, like, it lets you kind of, slurp up, if you will, the life force of people around you. Like, you went around this little aura that sucked up mana or health. Depending on what you had it on. Pretty helpful for survivability. I wouldn't say it was the mage's only tool, but it was one of their primary tools. Take him down, Inquisitor. Cool. Told you we'd do better. Just missed that one. Oh, I have a lot of mana income. How did this happen? After a fatiguing and nightmarish battle, the sleeper in shadow lies crumbled at Velanna's feet. The shadow has passed. Velanna recalls ancient legends of the Grey Wardens about an ancient tyrant who was eventually slain and cursed. It was foretold that he would return to challenge any new power that seeks to claim these lands. Velanna realizes that Fabe, the hero of Fereldan's presence in the realm, likely awoke the sleeper in shadow. While your warriors search the sleeper's sanctuary for treasure, Velanna ponders how this ordeal changed her for the better. She's become unyielding. Plot twist, she was already unyielding. Lore-wise, anyway. A touch, literally just a scrape of knowledge, okay. Ooh. Oh, so this ability is actually really good. I could have sworn we weren't supposed to be getting this anymore. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Roadgore! Mantle of the Blood Noble is in. Da 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 da. This would be a good building. Fun fact: I was gonna give Fabe the Blood Mantle in customization. I was gonna do it. Oh, I have an extraction nexus. Interesting. But then when I thought about it, I was like, wait, I don't really have a reason to do this. Alistair has crossed you. Well, Satu has crossed you. Well, I have crossed. I was falsely denounced, oh my. We're not at Major War yet, unfortunately. Remember, our realm modifier makes it more difficult to go to war. Well, justified war. You falsely denounced me. Wait a minute. That wasn't the one I clicked, was it? I think I clicked my falsification. That's not good. To be fair, I'm not sure the Wardens needed Casus Belli. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure they didn't. Wait. Why is the Architect up here? The Architect lost his throne city? Wow. I don't even know where it is. But he is over here. Wow. Are you at war with this Alistair? Alistair's on a rampage. My goodness. There are 2 notifications here. This does sometimes happen. Well. The Architect has lost his throne city. If he's defeated combat, it'll be over. And I have unlocked the Beacons of Unity. I've debated doing Beacons of Unity victory this time. Look at him. That big chungus. Getting in my way. And I can put this here, I guess. Doesn't really matter where I put it. Flop her down. What was I saying? Right. This now makes the second time that I'm using a character with a lot of pre-built... Wow, you've really gone in here, haven't you? A lot of cities started at the beginning. And both times, that faction has been incredibly strong. Am I really just running up here the old-fashioned way? I feel like I should go hunt the Architect. This is my duty. My sacred duty. Alright, let's go. You with me, Mamacita? Now, about this. I think we can hang out here. Make sure Blinn doesn't do anything that he might regret. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Cool, the dragons are here. Now, I really enjoy this. I'm not sure, I might be the only one. But we do have stone walls in this city. So, the dragon should be getting a healthy amount of experience per turn. 46 per turn. Yeah. So, I'm just let them hang out there. And, you know. Good luck. Alfeda's in. And we'll do expand, 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 and we'll get Charissa's Arcanum in our pockets. Mantle the Blood Noble is ready to go. This is going to give our tier 3, 4, and 5 units Coagulate. So once per turn when hit by attack, they will gain bolster defense and resistance for 3 turns. And to start a combat for each friendly non-summon tier 1 and tier 2 units, they gain health and bonus healing received. I told you, I use blood magic in every campaign. And I'm still mad that BioWare took it away. And I'm going to be honest, I'm probably getting mad about it for a while. Wait, did I never get teleportation? Okay. Hawk has crossed you. Witherfang has crossed you. I'm trying to pull Witherfang into our alliance here, but I don't think she's going to fall for it. I mean, accept it. Well done. Okay. You know, I should make sure a nymph is with her. Because then we have the polymorph trick if we come across something amusing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go execute the Architect. I am acquiring quite a lot of Imperium. So I grabbed teleportation infrastructure. And in 2 turns, I can integrate this city up here, Henway, assuming it doesn't die. Put it on teleporter, and backdoor, hey. 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 Don't do it. This is my city. She moves last. Oh, I'm actually really worried about this. Also, I can't find her custom hero. Did we find her last time? I don't think we did. There's an angel. And Gilly. Okay, they are going to leave Sirona alone. This city did hold off an attack of some kind last time. Oh! What was that sound? That's the defeat sound. It's also the game crashing sound. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to change plans again. Alistair's on a roll. Am I going to have to kill Alistair? I probably shouldn't. You can do it, game. I believe in you. Please? It's thinking real hard about this. You can do it. You can do it. Cool. I think it survived. Possibly. There we go. The architect has been defeated. I didn't get a pop-up. Well, Alistair. I'll be damned. You did well. Is Transformation Aesthetic OP? Okay. It is time for our Tier 4 Tome. Now, because of Empire of the Cosmos, we do not have a requirement for our Tier 4 Tome. And if we wanted... You need what, Tome of Alchemy to finish this off? But thanks to the requirements of our Tier 5 Tome, we actually don't need to math it hard. We've already met the requirements, so we don't need to do any special math. So at this point, we're going to grab the key to our combat victory. The Tome of Supremacy.
We, who seek to shepherd and guide our people, are gifted with glorious purpose. This righteous glory surges from our very being, permeating into the flesh and spirit of our subjects, and inspiring them to greatness. Victory, for those on this divine path, is not a possibility, but a certainty.
See, we're not all evil. Actually, we're not evil at all. We're good. But, we're doing some supremacy stuff. Also, that changes plans quite dramatically. Also, I have a bunch of stones. Probably should make sure they're out doing... Oh, we have a lot of Supreme Vassals. Okay. Can't do much of these stones until we get the Court of Whispers. 4 turns. My vision. Well. Now what? I came over here all the way, and for what? Shall we go home? I think it's time to go home, Tim. Let's head back. I can't build in her territory, but we can come out here and build. So we're going to head back home sooner than expected. Roadgore. But the reason we're doing this is because we're about to have enough Imperium to do this trick So we're gonna be tricksy little hobbitses, and I might as well go back to the original plan of taking Haven. Put this here. I don't need a Forester. Who cares about Foresters? Shouldn't have boosted that, but I did. Blint, I don't like you being here. I think I should declare war on you, too. A war on two fronts! Why not? This is a moderate war. Very well, Fabe the hero of Fereldan. He says through gritted teeth, if it is a war you want, a war you will get. And it looks like all of my allies came. So. Doot, doot, doot. I'm broke. Alistair. How's it going, bud? You have some money for me? I would really appreciate it. This has been nerfed so hard over the years, but that's okay. Alrighty then. Back to the plan. What? Is there another army here that's invisible? And to go bye-bye! And of course, because it's Blint himself, I shall participate. I don't know how I'm getting so much mana, so I probably should start reforging or rebuilding the ruined nodes. The devastated nodes. Boop 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 boop. And our next hero should be coming soon. I think I'm gonna pick Sigrun. I think that'll be fun. We haven't used a skirmisher ranger in a hot second. Rude. And I've grown so affectionate towards that archetype since the Vladdy Daddy playthrough. Could resist. Alrighty. I mean, why not? After all, why shouldn't I? Oregon's not here, but it's fine. Greetings, scrubs. Wow, that did no damage. But I didn't need it to. I just needed to engage by levies. Make sure we're tying everything up. Hold that thought. The aura of tyranny, huh? Bonk bonk. Look at those bouncing strikes. I'm pretty sure the way they nerfed it was they made it so it's 3 damage, like unquestioned. There's no scaling or madness or anything. It's just 3 damage with the bounce. 6 if it's a single target like this. I think. Don't quote me on that. It resists. I forgot I made Blint poisonous. Take him! I love that sound. They do such a great job with that sound effect. I never want them to change it. I hope they never do. I don't see a reason why they would need to, but Ow. Good news. That wasn't a real unit. So what do we think is the problem with Blins? I didn't declare on him just because it's lore accurate for the Grey Wardens to demolish anything that looks like a Darkspawn and ask questions later. I also declared on because he seems really weak right now. Like, supremely weak. You stop it. But I'm not sure why. Like, I gave him a crazy start. I'm incredibly reluctant to give anyone starting tomes. For a variety of reasons. But I gave him a bunch. So I'm not really sure what's going on. Blint. Get stunned. I mean, I suppose it's possible it's just Blint doing Blint things. Which is not a good thing. For him, anyway. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should experiment with giving, tomes. Because, like, I can already see a significant problem. I guess I don't know how it works. Like, you give them starting tomes, but do they actually have access to stuff from the tome, or do they have to research it? Oh, that's a thought. Huh. If they have to research it. Then I'm assuming it would be expensive AF. Huh. Maybe even the more tomes is not the call. Goodbye, Blint. You deserve that. Huh. I'm just gonna go straight for the throat. Roadcore! We're just gonna go down here and then... Okay. Make sure we have some stone walls in Vigil's Keep. You spend half that campaign reinforcing Vigil's Keep anyway. Morrigan! Let's buff all this. I should probably give her a proper weapon now. And a proper weapon for a mage in Dragon Age can mean only one thing. It's got to be a staff. I told you to take the wizard's staff. None of these look like Morrigan's stick, though. To be fair, not that I could tell you what her stick looks like right off the top of my head. Give her this one, though. My girl's got to do cosmic damage. Greater Dispel Magic. Eh. Ending Strike, Hindering Blizzard. Flame Strike. Seduce. This is the super bless, isn't it? Ah, it's a pretty good bless. Overcharge cast. Pretty good, but what if we just give her delete unit? Thoughts? Lethal Staff of the Magi. I think that was the name of the... Wait, is this a motto weapon? I don't know. Alright, Velanna, you need a nymph. A spirit of the forest, I mean. There you go. Have fun. Alright. There is no mercy against the Darkspawn. Will it be annoying when they send war parties? Yes. But our alliance is broken. War has begun between Alistair and Blint. I did that. War has begun between Sato and Blint. I did that. Oh, here it is. Wow, it came last. A gust of rumors thunder through the realm. The Architect has been defeated. His empire lies in ruin. For better or for worse, the banishment of the High Priest of Arthemiel, the Architect, left a vacuum in this world. Fortunately, vacuum and opportunity are the same in the affairs of Godir. You must do better against your rivals than the fallen High Priest of Arthemiel ever could. This is a good guy thing, but it's not really... I mean, there were some of the disciples that were pretty chill. Or at least helpful. Oh, you know what? We'll give him alms because there's Velanna's sister. We never found her. Ah, the poor Architect, kicked out by King Alistair. Which, honestly, if you think about it, it's probably something that would have had to happen eventually anyway. But I did give him 2 custom heroes because he has 2 characters that are very important to his story. Well, 1.5. The first one is Utha, the Loyal. Utha is the Architect's most loyal companion and the key to the Darkspawn's liberation. Before becoming the Architect's ally, she was a Grey Warden. During a mission to rescue the former Warden Commander of Orlais, she was captured and brought to the Architect, where he explained his plan to rid the world of the old gods once and for all. Utha agreed, even upon the potentially heavy cost of blighting the world, and was the only one to not betray the Architect. Following that failure, her offering of blood allowed the Architect to reverse engineer the joining and create a less dramatic solution to the Darkspawn's liberation. She's a tainted Silent Sister because she was part of the Silent Sisters. I'm not sure, I guess they're like an organization, but it was all dwarven females who cut out their own tongue. You fight 2 of them in the arena of Orzammar. Good times. But yeah, she is the Architect's like most devoted ally to the cause, and again, she was his ally even when he was going to just blight the whole freaking world. So, I mean, respect, honestly. The other character is Sarani. Sarani, not Sarana. Sorry. Sarani was once a happy and compassionate Dalish elf inseparable from her sister Velanna, but now she has become something else entirely. The disciples captured her during a raid on the Dalish camp, but her capture soon turned into willing assistance when she learned of their plight. She believes that the Architect's mission of liberating the Darkspawn of their servitude to the old gods is a noble one similar to the Dalish's attempt at survival, and has taken on the Darkspawn's taint to assist in their research, becoming one of the few sentient ghouls in all of Thedas. So, she was not a Grey Warden, Sarani, so she didn't have her own natural resistance to the taint, but she did survive being tainted. And, ironically, you would think that Velanna would want you to kill the Architect, who took her sister from her, and who blighted her sister. However, if you destroy the Architect, Velanna gets super mad at you and runs away. She just abandons you. I think she'll fight the final fight, but then, like, her epilogue is that she leaves the Wardens. But if you side with the Architect, then she will remain with the Wardens for many years to come, until one day in the Deep Road, she thought she saw her sister and runs away. So yeah, you'd think that a keeper, well, I guess she was the first to the keeper, but she's basically a keeper mage, would want you to destroy the Architect, but nope, she cares about her sister more than anything else. That's why I had to have her here. A shame we never got to see these characters or fight the Architect in any capacity, but Alistair did all the work for us. So, GG, I guess. We are now prime good. See, I told you we're good. Yeah, so I'm sure Future Fable will include, hopefully he remembers, include the characters, the custom characters for the Architect, because they're actually kind of lore important. I don't remember the name of one of them. Ural? Ura? She was a Grey Warden that was a dwarf. Again, I'm sure he'll show it. But basically, she was the first to join the Architect and the only one not to betray her. And then, or betray the Architect, because the Architect is insane. And then there was Serena, which is Velanna's sister. Why do I feel like we talked about this? Maybe we didn't. I don't remember. Anyway, because I have Velanna here, I figured I need to include Serena as well. So, maybe if I find them in somebody's crypt, we can... Oh, I can't bring him back into crypt, though. Just take a quick look through the crypts. Yeah, we don't have anything. I mean, we haven't taken over any cities. We just been kind of watching the war go on. The war rages ever onward. Wonder if Morgan wants to take this again. I could have kept that Wyvern mount, I suppose, and then gotten on it and joined Morrigan. I could have done that. But I don't care. Alright, Morrigan. We're almost home. Velanna's going on a crusade. An exalted march, if you will, of my own. Against the bastard who betrayed me. Okie dokie. We want to release this sooner rather than later, but I'm not going to release it until I get this in its pockets so it can feed me Imperium. It's very important. There are not a lot of fungal fields here. We can put this here. It just needs, this city just needs to grow. 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 Honestly, all of our cities just need to grow. There you go. Velanna, the Rite of Fury. Oh yeah, we were gonna put this in somebody. Well, do you want it? Congratulations. You have your very own crown, my dear. Oh yes, and then you get this. Of course, of course, of course, of course. We just made this... Yeah, we just made this damage. Take the hardy ones. And then who wants the Wand of Resurrection? Probably you. Velanna's the keeper, so it makes some sense. Not a lot of sense. Some sense. To be fair, I think the only canonical spirit healer is Wen, who is very dead at this point. Mana resource nodes and Pearl resource nodes grant plus 10 gold and plus 10 production. Interesting. Mana city structures grant knowledge. I think it's time, team. Integration's instant, right? So we should wait until... You're making me nervous, Liliana. Don't go for my Dragon City. Don't do it. Don't try it. Please. Yeah, we're going to integrate Penway, and then we're going to... I'll probably kill this for them. Then we can just go across the water, I guess. Strike at Haven. Steal her portal. I think the next campaign I do won't have the Shredded Gates. I'm thinking about doing one more campaign after this, and then returning to the Blint Saga. Because we still don't have any news about the next DLC, or what they're doing with it. So that means there's quite a bit of time before the next thing comes out. So it'll probably be like... holiday-ish season. Would be my guess. They want to get one out in Q4. Probably. Would be my estimate. And lots of stuff happens in November. So November, December. Would be my guess. I don't like those flags. What's happening? Who do I have to go save? There's a great... One of the best... Inquisition did have good writing. I know I've talked a little bit of smack about Inquisition, but there were great scenes in Inquisition. One of them was about... There's the very, 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 very end of Inquisition, where the Inquisitor has the option of basically crashing out. It's a famous scene. It's going to take me so long to get down here. Oh, hi. Is it the husbando? Hey, Venris. What happened to your face? Joy ciphers. I think I picked that to represent entropy, but... Did I? Huh. Anyway, the Inquisitor can basically just crash out. There's a lot going on here, Blinty boy. And they just, like, they go on, like, a rant of, like, I saved Orlais. Because Orlais was in a civil war or something, and you have to solve it, of course. They get mad. I saved Fereldan. They get mad. I close the... What do they call it? No, the veil is the separation between reality and the fade. Rift? Portal? Whatever. I close that thing. They're still mad. Can't this blasted world just stay saved? Or something like that. It's a great crash out. Great. So next turn we're going to release Stimtrev, and then we're going to integrate the other city, and then we're going to slap a high. Well, this is going to end well. A thingy on it. The Destiny of War. Ooh, that could be good. That might be in our something we need to keep in mind. Oh. They were besieging the Slam Pit, but either the Slam Pit repulsed them, or they saw me and are like, nope. New plans. So why are you without a stone? No! My city! Oh, and they attacked her too. You dipshits. We have a problem. Okay. You're angering me, Fabe, the hero of Fereldan. I'm warning you. If you keep going like this, I'll see an end to your reign right here. Wonder if I could end the declaration. She'll just instantly declare on me. I can call her to war. Let's do this. I cannot join your war. Okay. I'm gonna put this in the pocket and try something. So, everyone knows my classico strat for cheesing the city back from an AI. It is very common for an AI to take a city and then just walk away before it's finished vassalizing, absorbing, destroying, whatever they're doing. I don't know why they do that, but they do. During that period, the city still counts as yours. So, I might be able to plant a nymph here, run away, and then come back once they've evacuated the situation. And just by stepping on it, it'll return control to my vassal. I mean, hopefully it works. I'm pretty sure I could summon on a vassal's capital tile, but I don't remember. I think I can. Also, this episode might be answering an age-old question I've had. Which is, can the AI take the Shrouded Secrets? Oh, I still had a scout out and about. Bye, scout. I'm pretty sure the AI cannot interact with the Shrouded Gates. However, in multiplayer, the moment a player reveals the Shrouded Gates, it's revealed for everybody. I think that's how it works, anyway. Pretty sure. Yeah, so I am being followed by a great many moles. But, I mean, I am putting him on the spot here. Because he's here. Like, Velanna's gonna... We're gonna kill the Darkspawn. As long as I can survive the onslaught. Conqueror's Edict isn't great. Is there anything I can do to help? The Anthem of Victory. Let's put the Supreme Magic in the pockets. Okay, game is thinking really hard. Hello. No. Unfortunately, the Awakener beats the, I mean, I can try and force it. So we're going to integrate Penway. Penway is utterly dysfunctional. Fortunately, most of its noble human citizens cease their protests and recognize you as their Warden commander. From this day onward, you dictate Penway's development. Its noble humans merely produce whatever you request and settle on the provinces you prefer. You may assign one of your heroes as its governor to change the effectiveness of your resource production. Lastly, the city depends on you to defend bountiful Penway when pillagers appear. The noble humans of Penway nervously await the inspection and first commands of their new Warden commander. So we're bringing in Mr. Nathaniel Howe to take over control of the city. And our first order of business is not the bathhouse. We have exactly enough gold to plant down. Oh, it's 100. A teleporter. We're also going to call forth a nymph. Who is going to attempt her best. I wonder... This Awakener might stay here the whole time. I think with particular magic usage, I can... I will not have Beacon's Divinity. Cool. Did I do that earlier? I might be able to win. I'm not overly confident. Alright. Well, our economy is currently in trouble, so we're going to release Stremtiv as a free city. That's going to take 4 freaking turns. We shall suffer until then. I'm building another one of these. I don't care. You can't stop me from collecting my knowledge. Okay, so with the Anthem of Victory coming in, we're going to need to get the Order Bolstering Matrix to complete our strategy. We can get that next turn if I don't build anything. So we shan't. So we... Zerano was captured. Don't worry. We shall get it back. Babe, the hero of Fereldan. We could do logistics training. I'm not excited about the idea. Let's grab Searing Strikes because we have, Oh, hey. Mama Morrigan. Thank you for your help, Flying Dragon Thing. You have been useful in traversing lava, if nothing else. We need something that says Commander of the Wardens, you know? Oh, of course. I've talked about it 100 times already. It's obvious what we need. The Blood Staff. I'm a Blood Mage. Duh. You know... Seduction is actually very lore accurate for Blood Mages. That's what makes them so scary. You could go for Subdue. I don't have a great way to trigger it, though. Shall we be lore accurate? Ignore that it's called Seduction. It's more like... Dominate. I don't remember what my crit chance is, but... Artika's Staff of the Seducer. Blood. There is a unique... There's a unique Blood Mage staff, isn't there? Or just a robe? It might be a robe. I think we're just gonna... Blood Mage's Cosmic Staff. There we go. What? Oh. Quarries grant food and stability. Oh, this would be great for an underground city. Community gain 500 Binding Essence and 250 Binding Fragments. I kind of want to try Symbiotic Arms. It's not very often we get the chance to use this. Oh, this is such a good... Foraging is so good, but I'm going to try it. Because that should affect the dragons. Yep. Also, of course, it'll affect any of our levy units pretty much. Will receive this bonus. Blint has returned to the Undershrine. Shawnee Stewart is now available to recruit. Oh, this is the noble human lady. Level 12. Rivalry between Alistair and Witherfang. Badge of integration. I'm the race keeper of the noble humans. Thank you. Welcome to the party. And this is an ongoing effort. Alright. The stage is set. Go watch Velanna. And I'll probably integrate the young dragons into our main force before we head over to attack Haven. We're bringing dragons to fight where dragons were. You see? You know, I also have Allied Victory turned on, so I could literally just kill everyone but the King and the Grand Enchanter, and we'll win. I could do that. Does that seem... Oh, hello! I was wondering what this was. I was staring at it. I think I can just walk someone onto this and talk to her, right? I have one of you. I have a Seer Ogre. Okay. I think if I just interact with this, I should be able to talk to it again. And I have plenty of mana to feed it this time. Running a little low on gold. It does... I mean, we're on turn 68. About to be 69. Nice. It does feel a little early to have 2 fully functioning armies, but... Excuse me, 2 fully functioning stacks. It's like 1.5. We have close to 6 armies. I need to make sure I can get enough fragments to make a weapon for Sigrun. It'd be very important. Here we go! What? Really? Huh. My disappointment is immeasurable. I thought... Shucks. Day 69. Nice. Okay, so we can fight these raggedy stacks here, and I guess we're going to. But first, who wants a dragon? I think everyone should have 1 dragon. You know? I'm still mad about this. Because I'm mad about you, I'm going to leave you here. I do think the Houndmaster's pretty lore accurate. Her damage was really minimal. So you know what? We're going to replace the Warbreed. I know it was kind of cool to get one. Oh, I don't have Ghostfire. Are we okay with this? I didn't think about this when I recruited the unit. Whatever. Because Morgan's all about fire, this Frost Dragon's going to cause problems, but... it'll be okay. This could be the real third army that joins Velanna. We don't have Teleportation Mastery. It's a while out before we get it, so... this will have to do. Oh, money, money, money. You bitch. How'd you know? Surely she doesn't know. Alistair. I need you again, my king. You've been useful. I appreciate it. Truly, I do. I'm not happy about giving him that item, but... how are you doing? How are the coffers of the circle? Oof. They're pretty low. I just need a little bit of money. Just a little bit. Uh-oh. I think I'm out. I need 35. I hate you, Alistair. You drive a hard bargain, but time is not on my side right now. I'm still short 4 gold. Alistair has all of my items. I kind of want to kill him now. But I'm not going to. Alright. Welcome, Warden Commander. It's Penway. Dreadful place, really. Actually, you know what? We should rename it. What should we call it, though? We call this High Ever? This can be Soldier's Peak. It's out of the way. There you go. Alright. Nathaniel has reached level 8. Why is it red? We'll go Adaptive Chaos. We do want Barrage Missile. We do Bleeding. Bleeding is actually really synergistic. Alright. Bleeding it is. Supreme Magic is ready. This will make our Battle Mage, Support, and Magic Fighter units have Zeal. So they'll do a little bit of extra spirit damage. They'll do % damage against people who are condemned. We don't have a lot of sources of that, though. Attacks ignore 2 status resistance, and killing a unit causes it to explode, doing 20 spirit damage to adjacent enemy units. New Empire development skills available. Where are we? We're up here. Oh, hey, it's the Court of Whispers. And the Right of the Exalted. I was falsely denounced. I have crossed you, have I? I'll take that. It is for mana, though. I don't need a lot of that. In fact, we'll trade mana for gold. Good, a diplomatic approach will assure victory. You think befriending Penway Yes, I do. Balin Adukin. I have no money. Oh, right, these all lit up again because we're a racekeeper. Alright. I think... Oh, I was going to restore some parts. I'll think about it. Wish I had a world map spell of some kind. But I don't. Alright. Let's rock and roll. You know what? I'm going to auto this. If this does well, we'll keep it autoed. If it doesn't, we won't. Good enough. Everyone's healing up. Unfortunately, I didn't drag him out of the city, because that's not how that works anymore. And I think we end the turn. Press the button. I didn't make any custom heroes for Blint, because I had no idea what could have possibly been a custom hero for this amalgamation of lore I've created. I guess I could have just made... No, the point was he ate the other Magisters. Yeah, I don't know. But usually these, you know, horrific Blint monstrosities don't get custom heroes anyway. They're just happy to be here, you know, as the eternal meme that will probably never die. As long as I play Age of Wonders 4. The real question... There's actually two questions I have. First of all, how much longer do you think they're going to support Age of Wonders 4? Uh-oh. I guess we can talk about this during the fight. The great yappening. They're really not going to attack me again? What the f... There are so many Bone Daddies. At least it's not Bone Dragons. I'm grateful for that. As many Bone Dragons would have been insufferable. Velanna probably would not have been able to win, actually. I salute you, Scout. Okay. She left. No. Can I possibly win this? I don't think so, but I'm gonna try. I have a metric shitload of mana. Is the correct terminology. So, okay. I think the only way I win this involves a lot of magic usage. First things first. Shit. Okay, that complicates things. First things first, we have to see if Carissa can immolate anything instantly. Second thing second, I have to see if I can distract. Nope, nope, nope. I might be able to kill this if it didn't get healed. Fudge. And you... 45%. Nailed it. Turnarounds. Okay. I mean, you can summon the Golem, I guess. Go for a seal on the Blessed Soul. Okay. Wait a minute, we might have a chance here. There might be a chance here. This has to go tie this up for sure. I mean, if I can kill this, it's good, but I have a feeling I can't. Okay. Let's look for more magic. Magical opportunities. Can I summon another one? Oh. Well, that's fair and balanced. I have 2 turns. these might not be able to finish this off. I realize that sounds ridiculous, but I am worried. Oh, that left a lot faster than I thought it would. We are not going to make it, Tame. I told you I was worried. Oh, I thought there was a chance. A dream. But no. We have lost. Goodbye, Sirona. You were a useful vassal. And if I get the chance, I'll take you back. Darn. I think those guys disappeared really quickly. But so be it. There's a shitload of units here. This one might be harder than the Blint fight. Just kidding. I really didn't want to deal with all that, so I'm glad it went well. Thank you for the bounty. Alrighty. What's down here? Not much. Oh, an outpost. I could come from down here. But I think I'm just going to come from here. I have no fear. Grant them mercy. I'm not sure what kind of mercy a ghost ship wants, but there you go. The only mercy I know is the mercy of death. Hey! Look at that. Oh, it's a Naga Knight. Interesting. The Raiding Bugbears. Huh. Fascinating. But you know what they say? If you can't evolve your own knight, just tank one. It had to have been from the Nymph, right? Do we want the Farmers Guild or the Seafarers Guild here? This is 24 production, food, gold, and draft. This is 50 food and then plus 30% on top of that, which is disgusting. Hell's bells, that's a lot. Let me go Seafarer. It's one of my favorites, after all. Oh, yeah. I'm supposed to build this, too. Now we get around to it. I could sell some of these, but we're about to get a crypt. So that's going to help our knowledge. Alright. Brace yourselves. The nightmare has begun. And then I'm going to talk about my yappening. Oh, no, you can't be the initiator. Arrescibato. Literally just 100 bone daddies. Even if the auto does well, I probably have to fight this to preserve units. If I had to guess. No, I can guess. Yeah, it's a lot of death. Alright. Let's rock and roll. Sit up straight. Let's see what can be done. We do have a sapper here, I believe. Yeah, it's right there. Alright, Bone Daddies. Show me what you've got. Fortunately, I kind of fear what they have. I fear it's going to be a literal legion. Literal. Oh, I can't quite reach that far. Next turn then. Okay, so the Great Yappening. As I started saying, a curiosity I have is, you know, how much longer will they continue to support Age of Wonders 4? And I don't think Triumph has the answer to that, because I think the answer is literally just however long Paradox keeps asking them to do so. Triumph, from my understanding, is like semi-autonomous, but they are still, you know, Paradox is still their parent company. And I think I've talked about this very briefly before, but Paradox acquired them during the development of Planetfall. So Planetfall had not been... They had like a modular design in mind, but it had not been completely designed around modularity, like this game has. So Age of Wonders 4 is well poised to be supported for a long time to come. And we do know that more is coming because of their announcement at the end of the last year, whenever it was. We know one thing they're working with is a rework to the water. A bottle of water. Whatever that's going to entail. Would they do an underwater layer? I don't think so. They just did a new layer. I don't see why they would add another one. They could, though, I guess. The things I would do for Morgan being here. Look at this. This jump potential is disgusting. Well, shall we move out? It's always good to be the first to get your hands dirty, I think. Greetings, scrubs. That is a spellcaster, so... See if we can stun him. 48%. Nope. Hello! Go slow, but no... Deny. No drive back there. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I probably should have done this like first. Whatever. Whee! Okay, we kind of have to patch up. Ooh, who can we seduce? Alright, we'll seduce the zombies. You may consider that silly. I didn't pop my Rite of Fury. But, hear me out. It's not. This could be a dead hero. Hold on, Wisp. I'm so very proud of you. Oh, yeah. Probably should have done this. So we can get the blood parasites rolling. The game! So beautiful. A glorious sound effect. Brings tears to my eyes, really. So, by rough estimations, there's plenty of content to come for Age of Wonders 4. We don't know how long, but, you know, I'll be here every step of the way. The question then becomes, what's next? Ow. And there's, of course, no official answer for this, They themselves might not even know. But there was a question during one dev stream about... Is that a real unit? I think it is. No, I don't think it is. About Planetfall 2. And I wouldn't say there was like a knowing response. It was just that they said they were a while away from thinking about that. Which, you know, means the door to Planetfall 2 is not closed. And it could be fun. Planetfall is more sci-fi, so it wasn't really my jam. But it was fun. It has some really wonky ideas. Things I can respect. R-E-S-B-E-C-T. You know? I wish I could just blast these things open, but... They're gonna make so many little shitters. But hey, this is why we have spears. I wonder if it's worth going back and getting Mighty Meek. Take him! Greatness. And again, we're trying not to lean on the mage locks, but I have one. So, they're here. Here's my fake unit. Yes? Oh, okay. I have no idea what it's calculating. But I was just thinking about, you know, Planetfall 2 potential. Because what if there's a Molkin type thing in it? You know? What if the Saga of Blint can go beyond the stars? I mean, technically, we're kind of beyond the stars. That is so much damage. Put that there. I still think it's not worth swinging. I'm not going to swing. Can't make me. Can't touch this. I'm not going to be able to retaliate because he hits me. But he's only going to hit me once. Whereas if I hit into him now, he's going to be able to retaliate twice. So, that's kind of a problem. I love this bounce. If it was in fact the Grand Enchanter that got this passive in action, I appreciate it. I think it's about to end, too. We have like 3 turns left, maybe 2. Is Blint the Necromancer? I actually don't remember. It might be him. It might also be the Architect. Who's dead. So, kind of a moot point. I don't think the Taint can bring stuff back. I remember I gave you that, yeah. I'm pretty sure all of the cases of undeath were like due to spirits or the Fade. Again, before Inquisition. And, why did I retaliate? Did the charge not break it? It only break 1. Does it? Wait, does he have charge resist? Yeah. And of course, I'm a huge fan of necromancy. Love necromancy. But I still feel like it's not a Dragon Age thing. It was just added because it's popular right now from a variety of things. And that makes me mad. It boils the blood. You know? I'm actually not like that mad about it. It's irritating, but I don't have the energy to be that mad about something I have zero control over. And something I was considering was Mass Effect had a little bit of a bump. Not a bump, a bad time. Take aim. Yes, crit. Semi-recently with Andromeda. But Andromeda had different problems than Veilguard. Because Andromeda was set in an entirely different universe. It was set in the Andromeda Galaxy rather than the Milky Way. And didn't really include a lot of the really well-known Mass Effect characters. Like, it referenced them every now and again, but it was just a whole new setting. And it had, like, a slew of technical issues and blah, 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 blah. It didn't, like, straight up mutilate the lore and disrespect everything that made Mass Effect, you know? So it's not quite the same situation, but Andromeda, they kind of, I wouldn't say, you know, repaired, but they salvaged a lot of the poor reputation, incredible, by the way, by releasing the Mass Effect Legendary series. I think it was called that. And so I was thinking if they would consider doing that for Dragon Age. Because Inquisition is what? Is that 2016? Oh, dear lord. Is it already 10 years old? So I could definitely see them remastering, quote-unquote, Inquisition, but then, you know, bringing Origins up to pace would be a ginormous work, and I'd hope they wouldn't freaking touch it! And then Dragon Age 2 has a lot of technical issues as well. Not as many as Andromeda did. And honestly, one of the biggest issues about playing Dragon Age Origins on PC is it just has so many bugs. First of all, the port itself is imperfect, which, you know, that's kind of just how it works with some PC ports. But then EA had pulled Dragon Age off of Steam when they were promoting their EA Play Store thingy, their own in-house launcher, during that era when everyone was trying to make one, to not have to pay Steam money. And, of course, it came back when EA Play came crawling back to Gabe Newell. And look where that's brought you. Back to me. So, of course, it's back on Steam now, but the transfer between engines, or not really engines, but, you know, fronts had issues. I actually have 2 Dragon Ages in my library. Or is it 2 that I have 2 of? Might be 2. I have one version called Deprecated and one that's just the version. So yeah, there are very clearly issues with trying to come back from that. And so it's just... I can't even be mad if you can't play the game. I'm just going to press this button and try and kill everything. It is just hasten, though, so it's just like movement bonuses. I wish you could jump. Oh, there you go. Oh. Oh. Of course, you have slip away. Why wouldn't you have slip away? Why would you not have slip away? So I even said in a comment to somebody, like, it's not... If you haven't played Dragon Age Origins, I can kind of understand because it's been very difficult to play in recent years. Ta-da! The enemy flees, finally. Craven jumps. Cool. Boon stealing. I think we want to keep our current weapon on because it's spirit damage. There you go. Well, I can have a dragon back. Remains, yes. The crypt grows. Alright, and they're got to figure out this situation before we end them next turn. Cool. There's, oh, where did I find it? I think it's called, like, Quinn's Origin Fixer or something. Quinn's. When I streamed Dragon Age Origins, I listed it, but it's a mod that fixes a whole bunch of bugs. Something like over 400 bugs are fixed in the mod, and it restores some of the cut content and items. There's not a lot of them. There was like 9, I think, that they were able to restore. But I really enjoyed using it because I like mods, but I don't like overhaul mods. I enjoy playing a game the way it was kind of meant to be played, you know? Like the original vision of the game. There are a lot of mods also for Dragon Age Origins that like raise the fidelity, or try to anyway, and like add custom character aesthetics and stuff. Some of them work, some of them look cool, some of them are just grossly out of place. So... But people will do anything to make their characters look pretty. Bublent, is this your final stand? Your final pathetic card, Yugi? I think it is. Having strayed far from their original alignment, the drift of the ley lines is slowing down. Astral stability is re-emerging. Spells are less volatile, and the empowering tether that ethereal beings shared with the astral energies is severed. Yet the susceptibility to electrifying magics did not dissipate from your troops, and the extended reach of magical strikes also persists. Your scholars inform you that Satu Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall, is one of those who intentionally push the ley lines. Centuries shall pass before the ley line's drifting fully halts. Until then, all must suffer the unpredictable shape of magic. Satu Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall. She crossed a line with this plot. Actually, I'm satisfied with it. We get to keep the jump. Honestly, I don't think it's something that she would do. I'm going to send the knight back. The aspirant knight back. Your replacement has arrived. Ooh. I have almost 12,000 mana. How did this happen? Well, anyway. Make use of it, shall we? Just when there are more ruined nodes. You know, I thought that'd be a really annoying realm tree to deal with. But I kind of feel like it's okay. That's out of my reach, apparently. Yeah, I think it's okay. I feel like it's definitely something I could use in the future for more, like, lore reasons. And again, Fereldan was devastated by the 5th Blight. We're just coming back, you know? I used a good portion of mana there. Or, I'm sorry, did you raise this city? You bitch! Liliana! I didn't know you had it in you. Wow. Okay. Unfortunately, we're going to be doing the final fight for Blint before the Anthem of Victory comes in, but it is what it is. This city, I think, is going to release in one turn. Fantastic. And it's time to get our next hero, which will be next time. Environmental skills are available. We're up here in Chaos. Conquerors! Absorbing and migrating cities takes 2 less turns. Absorbed and migrating cities permanently gain 20 food, 20 production, and 20 city stability. I do kind of want to try this. Maybe. Or Despoilers. Raising city takes 2 less turn. We gave 30 gold per population killed and 100 food per population killed to one of your cities. We could also take this if we want to go, like, hunt down the Darkspawn. There's my Blood Mage staff. That looks pretty cool. Balin has withdrawn to the Astral Void. Get screwed. Oh, I need to buy the extended governance from him. Alright. Oh, I didn't build even onagers. The final battle of the day. I also realized my sigh there was because I brought... I brought How with Babe for the express purpose of killing a hero, a lord, for the duelist trait. And yet, it's Velanna who's going to get a kill first. I'm assuming we're going to win here. I definitely should have built onagers, though. That's for sure. I think the Rite of Fury is going to come in handy, too. You don't have a lord for these guys. It's 1 stack of burn. I think the nymph will be fine. Famous last words. I definitely want to wait on her heal. Oh, it depends where the catapults go. I didn't think about that. Holy crap, that was a shot. Okay, that's horrifying. That had to have been snipe, right? Dear Lord. What is with your damage, my guy? Alright, well. Let's stay together. United as one. Ready to fight, I guess. Okay. We gotta march next turn. I don't think there's a lot of threatening things here besides the heroes. 24 on a graze is disgusting. Okay. Welcome, Bone Daddy. Oh boy. Alright. goal is to kill the Bone Daddy here. And then use its corpse. Well. One. Where's the other one? Oh, the other one died, yeah. That's right. How could I forget? Take aim. Get this shot. Okay. So now, decompose. I could try and seal that ranged unit. Wait, it matter just to immolate something. Like, I can just kill this guy. How does this help me? I mean, I guess we are... I have to move, don't I? Good luck. I think I do. Because the catapults were reloaded. Okay, that was a nice hit. Good hit. Good luck. No! I was kind of counting on that. And I guess I could go for 90% stun. Resist? Okay. We should be okay, I think. I mean, this guy's obviously going to kill something horrific. But... I kind of want to leave this. Oh dear, I'm worried. I did not expect him to have a hero that could just like one-shot. Maybe that's my bad? Boy, is it scary. Why wasn't that big blob? I could have done that as well. Possibly. Oh. Why? Ow! I gave her the Wand of Resurrection, right? Good miss. Plant Slayer? Really? I think I have to just keep spawning in bullshit. I think that's how we win this. You know, just delete a unit here, delete a unit there. Until it all works out. I think that's how we win. Suddenly I'm focused. We're all in on this. Whatever I was going to yap about is gone from the minds. Completely gone. I do have Resurrection, okay. Good. Of course, I can't use it if I get riggedy wrecked myself, so we have to be very careful. Think. Think, babe, think. Harder, faster, stronger. I guess we can... That might make him stronger, actually. Okay. Go in defense mode. Defense mode. We're death-defying here, so we'll just swing. If I'll think of it, or if I can think of it, I'll try and resurrect this. We're just leaving this alone. This is going to be a problem for future, Fabe. Okay. Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging, just keep swinging, just keep swinging. Defense mode. Defense mode. Alright. There are a few targets we can Carissa next turn. We need to. Good. Blint, how does it feel to be completely and utterly outdone by one of your bullshit heroes? Thoughts? Don't think there are any floating daggers in Dragon Age. It could be possible. I mean, in the Fade, anything is possible. The Fade... I think it ended up changing the lore reason for what the Fade is, but it's like originally it's like a collection of dreams and memories, like the ether, kind of. Really. Uh-oh. I had hopes. It's a huge shame to lose an exalted mercenary. Exalted 3. But, you know. If we must, we must. Could have moved. I could have moved and made that 100%. I'm just being lazy and worried about that guy. Okay. Smack that. All on the flow, smack that. I don't think I even want to know what Veilguard described the Fate as, if it did. You know what saying? You can't handle the truth? I think I'm at that point. I'm not sure I could handle the truth. Just gonna put your defense mode. Bring you up here. That might have complicated the matter more than anything, but... Alright. Could revitalize. I haven't used this button in a while. It's a pretty good button. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Here comes the concern. Don't do it! Okay, that's fine, I guess. Again, losing a mercenary that's exalted sucks, but that's why they're here, you know? That guy just used the Dagger of the Right to die on his own terms. Respect, respect. Kaboom. I'm pretty sure this guy still has a melee attack. Oh, he just has the stab, okay. 90%. Good. Take him! Beautiful. Most of the floaty boys hit this, I guess. Hello, Blintz. Goodbye, Blintz. You deserve that. Okay. Swiggity swooty. Get some free shots. I don't want to lose this wisp either. I don't think there's any other unit that can... Well... Good try. Yeah, I don't think any other unit can make it up here, unfortunately. So we're just gonna chill. Shucks. Shucks. Okay. Next turn! Let's not die, shall we? I'm surprised this guy hasn't broken yet. Oh, you lived. Well done. Of course you have Animal Slayer. Why wouldn't you? Take him! Of course he has Slip Away. Why wouldn't he? Really? Really? Wisp! Boom! Well done. Double KO. Alrighty. That was scary. That was terrifying. But it was the end of Blintz. Chaos Eater. You have crumbled the last defenses of Blint, the Underforger of Chains, and cast him into the astral void, banishing him from this realm. Whatever schemes Blint had in the works, none of them shall come to fruition. The last of his misguided troops flee to hide in the hills and woods. His deep Darkspawn, their spirits crushed by their false idol's yoke, now find themselves at your mercy. O glorious Warden Commander. Whatever the future holds, Blint is a thorn in your side no more. How will you commemorate this extraordinary victory? I would normally go for the parade. See, this option always just sucks. I understand why they don't want to make it too strong, because if you're strong enough to kill a player, or, you know, an AI in this case, if they made these rewards really strong, it would just further push your steamroll ahead. But I feel like they should be worth something. Let the moment pass. It's just an inconvenience. Now, under normal circumstances, I think I have to raise them, team. Raising is... How evil is this? It's pretty evil, isn't it? Oh, minus 20. Raising is evil, but it's the Darkspawn. I could migrate it again and then release it as a vassal, I suppose. I'm raising it. Hello. Thank you for the knowledge. This one. Where is Liliana? Ooh. She's here. Oh, she's really close to Kinlock. That's not really encouraging. But, you know, Liliana, I'm pretty close to you. I think we can keep them here. We'll have, I mean, you can stay here too, but we're going to go use Velanna to take these portals. The Anthem of Victory. Oh, right, I just bought. I'm like, why did I finish that? Because I just bought the tech. Duh. Well, that's kind of everything I wanted from the Tier 4 Tome, isn't it? I mean, this would give us Condemn for the Spirit, the Zeal from this, and it would Monument's okay. But we could just grab this and then move on. Now we're one research cycle away. I have a lot of mana. Alright. 4 turns. This is not a Darkspawn. Special grants. Actually, I'm going to wait to free her until after I've destroyed. Until I've destroyed the city. Because I'll be able to use the good boy points. Actually, does it cap at 100? I don't... Oh, it doesn't. Okay. I'll wait. I'll still wait, though. I don't know if it caps it, if it has a cap or anything. But, my friends, the Darkspawn are dead. Hurrah. I'm actually kind of shocked that Alistair soloed the Architect by himself. And it's now led me to a question. Is that just because he had so much territory, or is it because Transformation Aesthetics is strong? I don't know. I kind of want to try this for myself. One day, perhaps. But that is it for today. Thanks for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed the downfall of the Darkspawn, the foul, abominable creatures. And next time, we shall repel the Exalted March and claim our Tier 5 Tome. And complete the Empire of the Cosmos. Yay, Imperium. Thank you to patrons and the channel members support channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to stay up to date with the Ham channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.